a little bit here, little bit here. I would move. Have you ever seen such a box? Do you know what's in? Obviously tennis shoes, but what tennis shoes? What is this logo all about? Guys, stay tuned.
John McEnroe.
Hello tennis guys and welcome to my channel. So in today's video we will take a closer look at a tennis shoe you have probably never heard of. You might know something about this brand. So guys, when you look at this logo, what does it remind you? Okay, it's some kind of bird. Yes, and you might saw these logos on some of the top players wearing some of those clothes from this company, and this company is called Coq. So obviously a French company with this bird, with this cock in its logo. By the way, the logo looks great. The box for the shoes also looks super premium, and the shoe's name is LCS, obviously Le Coq Sportif. The full name for this brand is Le Coq Sportif, and this model is called T01, and probably this is the first high performance, as you can see on the box, performance tennis shoe from this brand. And the name for the shoe, it is kind of similar to the naming of Lacoste tennis shoe. So guys, let's take a look at the shoe itself because it looks absolutely fantastic. So I bought myself this white version, and look at that. When you look at the shoe, what does it remind you? At the first glance, immediately, when I put the shoe out of the box, it was like, wow, did they copy the Nike Vapor 9.5? Yeah, obviously, look at that, look at the design. Look at the low to the ground profile. Look at the outsole, the shape of the outsole, the pattern, the herringbone pattern with the grooves. It looks really like they got inspired by the Nike Vapor 9.5, which by the way is making its comeback. So you can buy the Vapor 9.5 once again because people were desperate. They were calling for the, let's say, old school nice feel of the super premium tennis shoe, and this looks like it was made for Roger Federer. So I can imagine that Roger Federer could have played in this shoe. What a nice logo, nice design. There is this comfort pad when you slide on the court, when you drag the shoe like this. So this is some kind of protection. I really like this drag guard because usually the companies are doing these drag guards really small, limited, and that's the place where the shoe takes the most beating during sliding, and this stabilizer really reminds me of the Vapor 9.5 from Nike. Nice, comfortable mesh. All the details on the shoe are really great. So look at the shoe. So when we look at the herringbone pattern, it's obviously a clay version. There is this stabilizer with nice details with the name of the shoe. I like that there are 7 holes for the laces, so you can tighten up the shoe and make it really feel snug. And by the way, this lacing system in this part is connected through the, let's say, through the upper. It goes through the upper like this, and it is connected to the midsole. So when you put the shoe on, which I will do right now, it really feels snug. So let's weigh the shoe. Let's put the shoe on a scale, because that's something that I'm really interested in always when buying a new tennis shoe. So I will put it on the scale. By the way, I bought the shoe on a sale, so it was about, I believe, 73 euros, which is a great buy for such a nice, lovely, well-designed, nice-looking tennis shoe. So let's put the shoe on a scale, and we can see it is about 390 grams. So 390 grams. This is like a medium weight shoe, not a heavy shoe, not a super lightweight shoe. It's on the medium side, and I think this will fit probably most of the people. So I'm back with the position of the camera. Okay. And obviously I need to try the shoe for myself, so I will put the shoe on my feet right now. Once again, I need to position the camera like this so you can see something, and I will tell you my immediate reaction. So getting into the shoe is not, let's say, as easy. Okay. So I'm in, and of course I need to try also the left shoe, and there is a nice detail on the outsole where there is this stabilizer. There is this sticker, you can peel it off, of course, and there is written, there is an advice: due to high abrasion, the treatment of these shanks could wear off. Well, obviously, they don't need to put it there, because you know that when you use the shoe, you will do lots of sliding on the court, especially on a clay court, and this will get, let's say, damaged. The finish, the color will get damaged, the black color, of course. So no, there is no really reason to put it there, but they still put the sticker there. What a nice touch, nice detail. I will put it away. And there is also written some info about the shoe. So outsole component: injected asymmetrical supported part in the TPU, injected EVA midsole, supportive shank in a nylon, and rubber outsole with specific traction pattern. So nice touch, nice detail. So this is the high performance tennis shoe. Okay, the left one. So getting into the shoe, I need to really open the laces. Okay, finally I'm in. Let's tighten up the shoe, and I will of course take the shoe on the court, but let me tell you my initial impressions. Okay, I can already feel that in front of the shoe this nice roomy space. I like that I can do this. I can really tighten up the shoes, and the laces are doing its job with this lacing system with the hose. It is connected to the midsection of the shoe. It feels really nice and connected. So, okay. Wow. Wow, this is flexible. No break-in, zero break-in. I would say the cushioning is on a medium side or a lower side. I mean, I feel nice and connected to the ground. It maybe feels a little bit stiffer, but the overall flex of the shoe is great. So especially in the front here, there is zero break-in. I mean, like, this is like a glove. It feels like a glove. So it really can be a great replacement for the Nike Vapors 9.5, and for 73 euros it looks like a great buy. So the length of the shoe fits me well. It's a European size 45, and yeah, I can't wait to take these shoes on court. So guys, I will take these shoes on court and I will try them on a clay court, and then I will come back and summarize the review. So guys, stay tuned. Yeah. Are we rolling? We are rolling. So, just got off the court with the Coq Sportif LCS-T01 tennis shoe, and guys, I fell in love with these shoes. So, if you are a fan of shoe that you put on, you instantly feel the connection to the shoe, and most important, you feel connection to the ground, then you will love these shoes. So they remind me the Headspring Pro 3.5, but these are a little bit more comfortable because the padding and the foam is a little bit thicker, and also it goes into the front of the shoe and it feels a little bit more cushioned, but still the connection to the ground is outstanding. It's like you are part of the court, which is something I am always searching for, and that's why I like lighter shoes, because when the shoe is too heavy, I can feel the shoe, but I don't feel the court, because there's too much stuff on the shoe, too much of the foam, too much padding, too much rubber. But with this 390-gram shoe, you are literally in the sweet spot of a tennis shoe. So, what I felt, greatly connected to the ground, great support thanks to this shape of the shoe in the front, in the forefoot. So the lateral stability for the lateral sliding like this, great. It actually surprised me that it was so good. I never felt that I can roll my ankle. The next thing, this part really works. It protects the shoe from the dragging. As you can see, there is the point where I dragged the shoe, so it is well positioned, it is really generous, it is big, because sometimes the companies do the drag guard really small and they put it on the wrong position of the shoe, and you literally break the shoe right in the place where there is not the protection. But in this case it really worked well. Downside for this shoe, as I mentioned before when I was talking about the outsole, so the outsole feel like the grip is, I would say, it's not that grippy and sticky compared to the Asics Court FF3s, for example. So you can definitely see that this is shallow compared to the more deep and aggressive herringbone pattern on the Asics Court FF, for example, or compared to other tennis shoes which have more aggressive and deep herringbone pattern. This one feels like there is, there is less of the herringbones, let's say. I mean, they are not that deep, so they don't cut, they don't grip on the clay court that aggressive. But that doesn't mean that I had any problem with the control of the shoe or with the acceleration. It actually felt more natural compared to other shoes. When you buy a new tennis shoe for clay, usually the first few hours you kind of feel you are sticked. They are too sticky. So you are like glued to the clay court because you need to kind of brush the rubber a little bit, and that takes few hours, and after that this kind of break-in period of the outsole is done, then the shoe works well. But with this shoe they work well right from the beginning, but of course you will lose the traction a little bit faster because there is not enough of this let's say rubber or of this aggressive herringbone pattern. So I can imagine that for a regular player on the intermediate level or on the advanced level, you would probably need more than one pair during a season, probably 2 or maybe 3 pairs of these shoes to really be able to have the traction you want to. Otherwise, I think the outsole will be the first thing that will kind of will be brushed and that will be damaged the most. But overall, really awesome feel, awesome light feel. There is plenty of room in this part, especially I'm really I'm really amazed by the forefoot, this part, because that is always, or in many cases when you buy a new tennis shoe, that is a problem. There is not enough room, especially in this part for the fingers, in this lateral part. But with these shoes, enough room, great comfort, medium, I would say medium cushioning, not too cushioned, so not too much muted. The shoe looks great, works great, you feel connected, light, fast, great. So if you are a fan of the Nike Vapor 9.5 of these shoes, then probably you will love these, and they cost me just about 72 euros, which is an awesome price for such elegant and nicely looking shoe. And by the way, they have two other options, the blue one and the next one is also blue, I think a dark blue. So they have several options. Also they have the all court, or let's say hard court versions of these shoes. So guys, great, and I'm at the end of my review, and if you like it, because I really like these shoes, then you can support me by doing 3 things. You can click the super thanks button, you can buy me coffee, or you can use the PayPal option. And when you do so, you can ask me a question, anything regarding tennis rackets, tennis shoes, strings, tennis balls, and I will answer the question as best as I can. And if the question is interesting enough, then I will post it in one of my donation questions videos, so I can share our enthusiasm for tennis and tennis gear with others. And you know, sharing is caring. So guys, these Coq Sportif tennis shoes are really a surprise for me, because no one is really talking about this brand. So guys, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, enjoy tennis, play tennis, watch tennis every time and every day, and don't forget to enjoy the manooovrlbity. Bye guys. And there's also info about the brand itself. I will read it for you, which is interesting. So, since 1882, the reason for being of Le Coq Sportif has resided in the proximity which the tricolor brand has created with athletes, whether they are champions or passionate amateurs, individual athletes or team members. This performance tennis shoe was designed and developed for our athletes to meet their highest standards and requirements. So 1882, Le Coq. This is a pretty long history of this brand.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! That ball was